So guys, we finally launched our Django series. So this is our first series of first video of series of the Django. So now let me tell you what is Django, which language you must have know for learning Django. Let me tell you. Django is a high-level web framework designed to facilitate the creation to robust and scalable web applications quickly, efficiently. It is built using Python. Okay, the Django is built by the Python, and its core philosophy revolves around the principles of rapid development, clean and paradigmatic design, and the DRI don't repeat yourself principle. Now let me tell you about the key aspects of the Django. First, MTV. MTV means it is a short form for, let me tell you the full form, Model Template View Architecture. First, function of that MTV model. Model, what is the meaning of model? It manages the data and the database schema. Number 2, template, handles the presentation layer and the renders HTML dynamically. Number 3, function, view, contains the business logic and controls what data is displayed. Now let me tell you the second key aspect of the Django, built-in features. First function is admin interface, automatically generated administrative panel for managing application data. Number 2, function, authentication, comprehensive system for user authentication and authorization. Number 3, ORM means object relation mapping. It is a full form of ORM. Allows developer to interact with the database using Python code instead of SQL. And now another function, form handling. What is the work of form handling? Let me tell you. Simplify the creation and validation of HTML forms. Now let me tell you the another function of the Django. URL routing. Maps URLs to views, enabling clean and userly friendly URLs. It is a function of URL routing. Now let me tell you another function, security. It is another function, security, and what is the vertical security? It provides protection against common web attacks including SQL, injection, cross-site scripting, XSS, cross-site request, forgery, CSRF, and clickjacking. Number 3, extensibility. The Django is a high-level extensibility with a large ecosystem, a third-party package that add extra functionality. Now, let me tell you which language and technologies to know for learning the Django. Means which language you must know for technologies to know for learning the Django. First, you must know, if you are learning the Django, so you must know Python. Why? The Django is built with Python. So a solid understanding of Python is essential. That includes familiarity with Python syntax, data structures, functions, and object-oriented programming concepts. Number 2, HTML. You must know HTML also. Why? Knowledge of HTML is necessary for creating templates and rendering content to be displayed on web pages. Number 3, you must know CSS also. Basic understanding of CSS is important for styling web pages and ensuring a good user of experience. CSS is important for learning the Django because of it is help us to styling the web pages. Means like font family, font size, background color making button, it is like that. And number 4 language you must know, JavaScript. You also must know JavaScript. Why? While not mandatory, knowing JavaScript is beneficial for adding interactivity to web pages and enhancing user experience. It's enhanced user experience, that's why you must know JavaScript. And SQL, you know it is not important you must know SQL. It is a basic knowledge of SQL is helpful. Although the Django's ORM handles most database operations. Understanding SQL can be useful for complex queries and database optimization. SQL is help. It is not a you must know SQL, but if you learn SQL, so the Django is so easy, okay, for you. Now in today's video, I tell you the basics of the Django, what is the Django and all things like that. And now let me tell you common use cases of the Django. In where common uses of for the Django, content management system, short form UMS. The Django is often used to build CMS due to its powerful admin interface and flexibility. Number 2, e-commerce platforms. Its scalability and security features make it ideal for developing online stores. I am telling you a common use case is for the Django. Number 3, social network. The Django ability to handle large amounts of data and its scalability make it suitable for social networking sites. Number 4, scientific computing platform. The Django is used in data-driven application where scientific computations and visualizations are required. Number 5, APIs. The Django combined with the Django REST framework is commonly used to build APIs for mobile and web application. Okay, and I hope you understand what is common uses for the Django and all things you understand. And you must know the Django is a high level web framework, okay, written in Python, and the Django is built by the Python, okay, you also know that, okay, you also know that. And in today's video I tell you about all things. Now let's learn about steps to launch a Django application. Prepare your Django application for deployment. Settings, update your setting.py file for production, so that this all thing we learn in our next video, means how to launch that, how to do that, and we learn in the next video. And if you excited for the more videos of the Django, so please comment me and please tell me how is my performance is going. And in today's video I tell you about what is the Django. And that is for today's tutorial on the Django. I hope you found this video helpful and that you're now more confident in using the Django to build your web applications. Remember, the Django is a powerful framework that can handle everything from simple websites to complex data-driven web application with its built-in features and scalability is great a choice for both beginner and experienced developer. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and more web development tutorial. Do not forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of my future uploads. Also feel free follow me on my social media platforms for more tips, updates and behind the scenes content. If you have any question or need further assistance, leave a comment below and I am happy to help you. Thanks for watching and happy coding. See you in the next video.